Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hayya ala salat. Hayya ala salat. Hayya ala falah. Hayya ala falah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah.
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله تعالى من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى أهله وأصحابه ومن تبعه بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، يقول الله تعالى في القرآن الكريم بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. And also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us في سورة الحج بعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم: يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم إن زلزلة الساعة شيء عظيم يوم ترونها تذهل كل مرضعة عما أرضعت وتضع كل ذات حمل حملها وترى الناس سكارى وما هم بسكارى ولكن عذاب الله شديد. My dear brother and sister of Islam, I began by saying all praises, all gratitude, and all thanks belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We seek refuge in Allah from the sin that we commit and the faults within ourselves. Whoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide, no one could misguide. And whoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala leave astray, no one could guide. And we bear witness indeed Prophet Muhammad alayhi afdal wa azka salam, his final and his last messenger. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless Prophet Muhammad and his family and his companion and whoever follow him until the day of judgment. My dear brother and sister, I shared with you two verses from the Holy Quran, one verse from Surah Al Imran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us, "O you believe, fear Allah as he should be feared, and die not unless you are in the state of Islam." The second verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he addressed us a little bit differently. And instead of he saying, "Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu," he says, "Ya ayyuha nas." Anytime, brother and sister of Islam, you hear the word "Ya ayyuha nas," he's talking to every mankind on the planet Earth, regardless what you believe. So he's talking to everybody. When you hear that, that means something is heavy and something is coming. And what did he tell us with Surah Al-Hajj? O mankind, fear your Lord. The quake of the hour is a tremendous thing. The quake of the hour which is Yawm al-Sa'a, Yawm al-Qiyamah, is a tremendous thing. What is going to happen? He tell us that day every suckling mother is going to desert her child. And every pregnant woman, either she's going to deliver or she's going to have a miscarriage. And the people they will act like they are intoxicated, they are drunk. But actually they are not drunk. But the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is so severe. My dear brother and sister of Islam, today's khutbah, it will be about the holy month of Ramadan. And also about the etiquette of dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So here we are approaching in the last 10 days of Ramadan, which is the most important last 10 days. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our fast, our devotion, our supplication and dua. I say Ameen. Bil Alameen. Brother and sister of Islam, the most important month for mankind is the month of Ramadan. And the most important last 10 days, the last 10 days is the most important last 10 days in that month. And the most important day in the last 10 days is Laylatul Qadr. And also the most important day for us in that week, every day, regardless in Ramadan, is Yawm al-Jum'ah. So here, brother and sister of Islam, this is when we refuel our spiritual. This is how we strengthen our iman with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is how we can straighten ourselves to be on the right path in the month of Ramadan. This way we can continue the whole entire year. And also we refuel ourselves every Friday. This way we do not forget our responsibility in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Brother and sister, I would like to talk about the revelation of the Holy Quran. But before I speak about the revelation of the Holy Quran, I want to take you back before the revelation of the Quran. This way you understand and appreciate what is the Quran did for us and how it would have been if the Holy Quran has not been revealed until today. For example, if you are out in the street, under a bridge or in Alaska without a blanket, and then you wind up with a blanket, you're going to really appreciate how beautiful this blanket to you and kind to you to make you warm. And also the same thing, if you stay without food, staying from food for about 3 days, and then when you really eat, you're going to really enjoy every bit of it, regardless what kind of food it is. And the same thing if you do not own a car and you're relying on a bus from one place to another for about a year, and you're waiting for rides, and now you start having your own car, you're really going to appreciate it. Now let us, what happened then before the month of, before the revelation of the Holy Quran? What is this world look like? Brother and sister, at that time it was controlled by two major powers, which is the Rome and the Force. And those, just like one time we had the Soviet Union and United States controlling the world. And what happened at that time before the revelation of the Holy Quran was no laws, no rules, no regulation, no justice, no equality. And everything you can think of, it goes in there, including robbery, looting, theft, rape, adultery, murder. All that stuff was happening before Nuzul al-Quran. And then right after Nuzul al-Quran, what happened? The light comes in. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, everything started changing with the Nuzul al-Quran. And this is exactly what has taken place. Can you imagine if these things is happening until today without Nuzul al-Quran, the whole world will be in a big mess. But alhamdulillah, the Quran got us from the darkness to the light through Prophet Muhammad alayhi afdal wa aska salam. Allahumma ameen. Brother and sister, the Holy Quran was revealed to Prophet Muhammad on the course of 23 years. But he was sent from the highest heaven to the lowest heaven all at once. And then you think why it was going through it lasted 23 years. Because when you're doing any major changes like this, you have to do it gradually. And also this way the people there, they don't be overwhelmed with the major and the sudden changes. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He was given to Prophet Muhammad as is needed. And you hear, you see in the Holy Quran many times you say, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ. What does this mean? Say this, say this. He's directing Prophet Muhammad to tell us what is the answer in every time. So brother and sister of Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us in Surah Bani Israel, وَقُرْآنًا فَرَقْنَاهُ لِتَقْرَأَهُ عَلَى النَّاسِ عَلَى مُكْثٍ وَنَزَّلْنَاهُ تَنزِيلًا. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we have divided the Quran in portion so that you may recite to the people gradually, and we have divided little by little. There is a wisdom of everything Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does. It doesn't happen by accident. There is reason for it. So brother and sister of Islam, the Holy Quran is the only religion book that can, and it is memorized by 9 and 10 years old. There is no other book on this planet Earth could compare to the Holy Quran. The Holy Quran is the only book, it have a solution for every problem, and an answer for every question. If you have taken all the religious book in this wide world, and you toss them in the ocean, and then the only book will come overnight is the Holy Quran, intact. Why? Because it's in our heart. It's on daily basis we are exercising. This is what is the Quran, brother and sister, brought us from the darkness to the light. And then when and how the Quran was revealed to Prophet Muhammad alayhi afdal salam. When he used to go and meditate in Ghar Hira, which also known as Jabal Nur. He used to go there and think about his creator, why we are here on earth. And then the big revelation started. And I'm sure all of you have heard it and know it. بعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. This is the first revelation was sent to Prophet Muhammad alayhi afdal salam. And it means, read in the name of your Lord, who created man from a clot. Read in the name of your Lord, the most gracious, the one who taught man by the mean of pen. He taught man what he did not know. And brother and sister, the Holy Quran was revealed in Laylatul Qadr, which is the most important night that everyone is waiting and dreaming, that to be praying, to be prostrating in that night, and also you're waiting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept your dua. And this is extremely, extremely important Layla. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allahumma give us hazihi layla, but no one on this planet earth know exactly what day and what time. And this is for a wisdom. And the wisdom is for this way you can worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more and more on daily basis. بقوله تعالى بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر. Pay attention, brother and sister, to every word here in this ayah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر. It's better than 1,000 months. So if you take 1,000 months and divide them on 12, how many years is it going to be? 83.3 years. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, another word is still in us, brother and sister. Laylatul Qadr is better than your lifetime. And the average person lives around 60, 70 years. And this one is better than 83 years. So which is more than the average person live on the planet Earth. So we should take that month of Ramadan extremely serious. And we should take that last 10 days extremely more serious. And we hope and pray we hit it right on target. Laylatul Qadr, Allahumma ameen. So what is the first thing, brother and sister of Islam, it comes to your mind when you hear about the month of Ramadan? Most of us immediately say Siyam, but really not. That's not the first thing that should hit you in your mind. The first thing is Nuzul al-Quran. Because بقوله تعالى, he said, بعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصم ومن كان مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخرى يريد الله بكم اليسر ولا يريد بكم العسر ولتكملوا العدة ولتكبروا الله على ما هداكم ولعلكم تشكرون. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us the month of Ramadan, this is where the Holy Quran was revealed to Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam. And then we need to fast that day, and if we cannot fast that month, and then we need to do it other days. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He give us the Holy Quran is to divide between the wrong and the correct. So and then right after this, brother and sister of Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us, now, يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. Brother and sister, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, now He ordered us that you have been prescribed to fast the month of Ramadan just like the people before you. So we are obligated to fast the month of Ramadan if you are capable. If you are healthy and you can, and you're not under any medication, you are obligated to fast the month of Ramadan. And also, brother and sister of Islam, Allah subhanahu Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he tells us عن أبي هريرة قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا جاء رمضان فتحت أبواب الجنة وغلقت أبواب النار وصفدت الشياطين. What does this mean? When the month of Ramadan comes to us, brother and sister, the gate of heaven is wide open for us. And the doors of hellfire is been shut down. And the shaitan is been chained down. What is this? What do you comprehend? What do you understand from this? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala inviting you to do righteous thing in the month of Ramadan. He's inviting you, trying to tell you, come on, work your hardest to please Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Therefore, you can go in there and making it easy in the month of Ramadan. So, brother and sister, it's very, very important to follow this order from Al-Wahid Al-Ahad Al-Qawi, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, there's a lot of benefit in the month of Ramadan. What is the benefit of the month of Ramadan? Multiplication of good deeds. This is the month that you can collect good deeds from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This way you could take it in the day of judgment. Strengthen your iman. And then also teach us to be generous. When you are hungry and you have no food for about 8 or 10 hours, and then you see a poor person in the street, you know exactly what he feels. And what do you do ultimately? You go and you give him food. Because you've been there. You know there. You tested the hunger. This is one of the things it teaches us. And it also teaches us self-control, brother and sister. To control yourself from bad habits. It's halal to eat. And it's halal to drink water and milk and all that stuff. But it's haram to do it when you are fasting. So if we are learning to hold off on the halal things, you should be holding off on the haram things outside of the month of Ramadan. So brother and sister, this is the month that you really should take advantage of and to fatten yourself with good deeds. I want you to visualize this. If there is a big grocery store or a big shopping center, they have 80 or 90% discount. What would you do? You're gonna call your friends. You're gonna go buy whatever you can, even if you do not need it. And you're gonna store it in your house. Why? Because it's a good deal. Because it's a good deal. This is what you're going to do. So the month of Ramadan is no different. This is a sale. Ramadan is a sale, annual sale of good deeds. And if you do not collect as much as you can, you are fooling yourself. You are the loser. So what I ask each one of you, brother and sister, do your best to collect the hasanat. And there is so many ways you could do it. Smiling at your brother's face, shaking someone's hand, assalamu alaikum brother, helping someone to cross the street, feeding a needy. And also the biggest thing what you should do is help your masjid. To put a stone in this masjid. What you should do is help your masjid. Donate toward your masjid. Donate toward your schooling. Brother and sister, this is an excellent opportunity that we should take advantage in the month of Ramadan. Because we do not know when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to call our number. Some of you say, well, toward the end of the month. Or I will do it next Ramadan. Is anyone here could guarantee that you're going to make it home? Nobody. You cannot guarantee that. So any chances that you find, grab it and help yourself from the judgment day. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us في سورة البقرة بعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم مثل الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله كمثل حبة أنبتت 7 سنابل في كل سنبلة 100 حبة والله يضاعف لمن يشاء والله واسع عليم. What does this mean? It's just like the one, like one grain produce 7 ears. And each year it have 100. 100 is 700. And pay attention to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying, Wallahu yudha'ifu liman yasha. Some of us, they understand it's only 700, but it's not. It's way beyond 700. Because here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Wallahu yudha'ifu, beyond the 700. So pay attention to what in the Holy Quran for us. And also Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he tell us, in the month of Ramadan, it multiplied 70 times. If you take 70 times 700, it's 49,000. If you donate $1, it's just like you donated $49,000 in the month of Ramadan. So this would be foolish from us, brother and sister, not to do that. And as I mentioned to you before, do not wait to the last minute. Do not wait for tomorrow. If you have money today, donate toward your cause or give to the needy. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us in Surah Al-Munafiqun, بعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم, وَأَنفِقُوا مِمَّا رَزَقْنَاكُم مِّن قَبْلِ أَن يَأْتِيَ أَحَدَكُمَ الْمَوْتُ فَيَقُولَ رَبِّ لَوْلَا أَخَّرْتَنِي إِلَى أَجَلٍ قَرِيبٍ فَأَصَّدَّقَ وَأَكُنْ مِنَ الصَّالِحِينَ وَلَن يُؤَخِّرَ اللَّهُ نَفْسًا إِذَا جَاءَ أَجَلُهَا وَاللَّهُ خَبِيرٌ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spend before death approaches you. And then when your death approaches you, what you going to say? God, please give me another chance to pray, to do hajj, to salli? No. فَأَصَّدَّقَ. Sadaqah. You're going to be asking God, give me a chance to do sadaqah. So brother and sister, this is the chance. This is the day. This is the time. Do not wait. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell you, وَلَن يُؤَخِّرُ اللَّهُ نَفْسًا إِذَا جَاءَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will never delay a soul when the time is come. If your time is today, you're going to get it today. If your time is tomorrow or after 1,000 years, you will get it. So brother and sister, but we do not know. So I ask each one of you, do your best to please Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Al-Wahid, Al-Ahad every day, and especially Yawm al-Jum'ah, brother and sister. So brother and sister, also I would like to bring to your attention, before you go to sleep every night, when you're laying on the bed, focus. See how many hasanat did you earn today? And how many bad deeds that you did today? And see where your scale is. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to judge us by a scale. Your good deeds is going to be put in one side. And your bad deeds is going to be put in the other side. And it has been mentioned that at least 5-6 times in the Holy Quran, we're going to be judged by a scale. Your good deeds are going to be put in one side, and the bad deeds are going to be in the other side. And if your good deeds weigh more, you're going to go to heaven, inshallah, and you're going to be forgiven. بقوله تعالى بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فمن ثقلت موازينه فأولئك هم المفلحون ومن خفت موازينه فأولئك الذين خسروا أنفسهم في جهنم خالدون تلفح وجوههم النار وهم فيها كالحون. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said what I explained earlier. Your good deeds are going to be put in one side, and your bad deeds are going to be on the other side. And then you're going to say, God, give me another chance. I need a chance for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to respond with the rest of the verse. And you're going to hear this. أَلَمْ تَكُنْ آيَاتِي تُتْلَى عَلَيْكُمْ فَكُنْتُمْ بِهَا تُكَذِّبُونَ. Right after that. Then my Quran recitation was revealed to you, and you used to deny it and look the other way, act like you have not heard it. And he might remind you of today. He tell you, do you remember this guy was standing in front of you and telling you that, and you said you want another chance? You were given the chance. So brother and sister, I urge again, do your very best to please, because I love you all, and I don't want anyone to go to the hellfire. This is the time in the month of Ramadan, in the last day, is to collect the good deeds. Do what you can to please Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Al-Wahid, Al-Ahad. And also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you find that yourself had more bad deeds today than the good deeds, and your scale is off, what you should do. Here is the answer from the Holy Quran. بعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وأقم الصلاة طرفي النهار وزلفا من الليل إن الحسنات يذهبن السيئات ذلك ذكرى للذاكرين. The good deeds erases bad deeds. The good deeds erases bad deeds. So if you feel that you overdid yourself, go ahead and do good in the next time. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إن الله هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين وخاتم الأنبياء سيدنا محمد عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى أهله وأصحابه ومن تبعه بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. Brother and sister of Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He asked us في سورة البقرة, and He told Prophet Muhammad عليه أفضل الصلاة والسلام, وإذا سألك عبادي عني فإني قريب أجيب دعوة الداعي إذا دعان فليستجيبوا لي وَلْيُؤْمِنُوا بِي لَعَلَّهُمْ يَرْشُدُونَ. When you are raising your hands and asking الواحد الأحد القوي الجبار Allah, you are just like you worshiping, because you're acknowledging His power, you're acknowledging He's a sustainer, you're acknowledging He's the giver, you're acknowledging His existence. When you raise your hand, it's just like you worshiping. So, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He told us in the Holy Quran, He's very, very close to us and He will respond to you. So now, also I would like to share with you, Sittana Aisha radiallahu anha, when she was asking Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, if I know Laylatul Qadr, what should I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? What should I say? And the answer from Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam said, Allahumma innaka afuun kareemun tuhibbul afu fa'fu anni. Fa'fu anna. Oh Allah, you are the most generous, the most forgiving. Pardon us. Pardon us. So, and this is the best dua that you could give. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Ghafoor Rahim, brothers and sisters. He's the most merciful. And let me share with you when Fir'aun, when he used to say, I am the highest Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could destroy him at once. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Kareem, what did He say to Musa and Harun alayhim as-salam? اذهبا إلى فرعون إنه طغى فقول له قولا لينا لعله يتذكر أو يخشى. Go to Fir'aun and tell him something kind. Look at how kind Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Tell him something kind. He may come to his senses. He may come to his senses. He could have destroyed it. He doesn't have to send Harun and then Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam. He could have destroyed me immediately. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Al-Ghafur Rahim, He's given him another chance. So if you are a sinner, and we all a sinner, by all means, ask Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, and He will give us. And then He will take care of us, inshaAllah. And then one of the Sahaba was saying, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Ghafur Rahim ala Fir'aun, and He want to give him another chance, how about you and me, the one saying, Subhana Rabbi al-A'la 102 times a day? How He's going to be merciful to us. 102 times a day. Brother and sister, our khutbah is about to end. We're getting to close to 1:30. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما صليت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما باركت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد وقال ربكم أدعوني أستجب لكم اللهم هل علينا شهر رمضان بالأمن والإيمان والسلامة والإسلام والتوفيق لما تحب وترضى اللهم أعنا على الصيام والقيام اللهم تقبل منا صيامنا وقيامنا وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم اغفر للمسلمين والمسلمات الأموات والأحياء. ربنا إننا سمعنا مناديا ينادي للإيمان أن آمنوا بربكم فآمنا. ربنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار. اللهم اعفو عنا وعن آبائنا وأمهاتنا من عذاب النار. يا منزل الماء من السماء، يا من قلت للنار كوني بردا وسلاما على إبراهيم، يا من تقول للشيء كن فيكون، اعفو عنا وارحمنا وارض عنا يا رحمن يا رحيم. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. إن الله يأمر عباد الله، إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. اذكروا الله يذكركم واشكروه على نعمه يزيدكم وأقم الصلاة إن الصلاة كانت على المؤمنين كتابا موقوتا. Brother and sister, right after Khutbah, after Salah, inshallah, I would like to ask you to be seated for a couple of minutes. I would like to deliver a short message to you in behalf of the masjid here, inshallah. Just 3 or 4 minutes right after Salah, inshallah. Welcome, Salah.